baby.
Ready for more? I think we've got something for everyone. Do your thing.
This might burn a little.
Peace.
Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Consequences be damned. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
Is that it?
We'll make this quick.
The history books really didn't do you justice.
You have earned this. I don't have magic healing.
Good one. I'll give it a whirl.
Requesting medevac. Never surrender! Getting agitated. Someone call for reinforcements? No one will touch you. Is that everyone?
You asked for it.
dressed.
I owe you. Now's not the time to act tough. Oh good, more goons.
I am a wall.
Finally.
Your time is up. Hail that. This is a serious predicament. It's the least I can do. Time for the real thing. You're gonna remember me.
Looks like we're not done yet. Aw, you brought your friends to help.
The light will carry you onward. The advantage is mine.
We'll make up for it this time.
It should be good. I think Lilith is holding out on you. Maybe you should ask about some new powers. Where'd you learn that one?
Hail Hydra! Lilith will not be pleased with your efforts.
Where do they keep finding these guys?
This is barely a challenge.
How about this one? usual thinking you can beat us. Let's try this. This one's for you.
We'll take it.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Forever in service.
Like that.
That was your one chance.
Oh, that actually hurt a little.
Lilith must be desperate if these are her best.
Let me help. Here we go.
I saw more like that once, centuries ago.
We're losing ground.
That hurts.
Don't waste any more time.
Oh, we eat your bread.
Watch closely.
Now that was something.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
Here's one for you.
We're losing ground.
Oh, I'm not gonna forget you. Might have pushed it too far. And don't come back. This usually works.
I cannot possibly match your strength.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Bună ziua.
Great dub, Hunter. Every little victory gets you a gold star. Don't you ever get tired?
Of what?
You know, being responsible for everything. Surprised your poor back hasn't broken yet with all that pressure.
It can be stressful, but it is part of the role we play as heroes.
I didn't know hero meant chump. No offense, but I'm not bending over backwards for free.
Everyone has their own reason to keep going.
Mine is cold hard cash, but that still doesn't change the fact that our job is harder than me at a katana store. Just hearing the word hero makes me want to walk into oncoming traffic.
It is not that bad.
Says the poster child of heroism. Haven't you ever fantasized about leaving it all behind?
I have thought about it.
Of course you have. There's no shame in it. Take it from me. I fantasize all the time. Most of it isn't PG, so it stays inside the pants.
There's no use in wanting something I cannot have.
Now you sound like you're in a teen romance flick. What you're feeling is normal, Hunter. We've all thought about ghosting this lifestyle.
That is reassuring. Thank you.
Now, if you ever want to, elope, you know where to find me. Grrr. That was so fun, I could die right now. Apocalypse schmapocalypse, am I right?
We just showed them some good old-fashioned New York hospitality.
I'm gonna name a star after me.
As a place to die, this isn't a bad one.
Mother. She does not see it happening. Autumn must not see it that way. There is only so much Hippus can do. The goddess disagrees. offering bowl. But what to offer? Well, this looks like it belongs here. Almost as if it were meant to be. If it was here, Autumn would show me. Curious. If his help was warranted, Hippus would provide. There must not be anything here. The gods are fickle. Chthon's dark influence has tainted this well. The water here should be safe now. The son of Gaia approves. What is this?
I should have known you'd wind up here eventually. You were somehow always here as a child.
If only I had known him. And still you masked even this from me. My own father's grave?
It wasn't you I was hiding it from. I've been making a lot of apologies to you lately. Now, they probably don't mean that much. But I am sorry, Hunter. Lilith's relationship with your father went against our ways, our purpose, or so I believed at the time. It was the Elder Gods themselves who first breathed life into us. Human notions like falling in love couldn't possibly be part of their plan.
And then you met Agatha.
If only I'd realized it sooner. I might have been a little kinder towards him, especially at the end.
What happened?
A great sickness came upon this area just before you were born. Your father was one of the first to fall.
With all your power, the two of you, you could not save him?
Lilith was a gifted healer, but this was no ordinary plague. The corruption went beyond his physical body. In the end, there was nothing we could do.
What did Lilith do?
She did what anyone would have done. She grieved. But in her grief, she lost herself, and her grief turned into anger.
Is that when you took me from her?
It wasn't long after that. Things started to fall apart before my eyes. I couldn't see another way out but to run.
The plague that turned her into the mother of demons?
No, this was something else, but cut from the same cloth. Your mother was no longer the woman I knew. The sister I had fought alongside for centuries. She was gone.
I've never heard you talk this way before, Sarah.
It's hard to walk the grounds here without churning up so many old memories. Maybe now you understand why I don't venture out here that often anymore.
You were not affected by the plague?
We were all affected, whether we were among the sick or not. I'm sure there was a time when your mother and I both would have just as soon join the dead than continue to watch the villagers suffer.
I cannot imagine you ever reaching that point.
Lilith may have been the most skilled herbalist in the New World. I saw her perform near miracles with the potions she concocted from the plants in her garden. She was consumed by the idea of finding a cure.
But she never found one.
No, despite her efforts, nothing ever worked.
I can see how that would be a dark time for both of you.
With darker times still to come.
Thank you, Sarah. Your timing may need work, but I appreciate the honesty.
Anything for you, Hunter. Anything.
If only it were always this easy to bring a family together. Tell me about my father.
Believe it or not, you can thank your father for those good looks of yours. There is a striking resemblance.
I only have the faintest memory of him. What was he like?
He was honest, a working man, you could say, authentic. Of course, I still didn't like him, but that wasn't really his fault. I'm old enough to admit that now.
But he loved my mother?
He loved her, and she was smitten with him. As the story goes, they were happy together. For a time.
Until I came along?
You were an unexpected gift, but a welcome one. Your father was very proud.
I wish I could talk with him now.
I know that feeling all too well, kiddo.
This looks like one of the shards that Agatha asked me to find.
Hunter, hello. I knew you'd recover the shards if you put your mind to it, but that was still faster than I expected. I better get to work then. I'm confident I can return the Moon Seal to its former glory, but I'll have to send you on another errand. I need a particular flower to serve as the reagent for this ritual. It shouldn't be too hard to find. It grows right in front of my old cabin. While you gather that, I'll make the rest of the preparations.
This must be the reagent that Agatha needs to restore the seal. I have found the reagent.
So you have. Let's not waste any more time. For this to work, we'll need the elemental altar. Come with me. This is it, Hunter. Once I've reforged the seal, you can face the final trial. I'm sure Set is eagerly awaiting your arrival.
It has been a long road to reach this point.
Lucky for you, the ritual won't take more than a moment. I just need to say the magic words. Abracadabra. Just kidding, dear.
I'm glad to know your situation did nothing to dampen your sense of humor.
Sarah is salty enough for the both of us. I like to keep things in balance. Now, let's get you a moon seal. I just hope Set doesn't mind a bit of refurbishment.
I will find out soon enough.
Just remember, Hunter, the answers we seek are almost within your grasp. Stay the course. That wasn't as hard as I thought.
That is something.
Set's challenge will be the hardest. Are you ready?
I am ready. Where Wanda failed, I will succeed.
That's my hunter. Good ear.
Whoa.
If you remember from the last trial, I told you that Hippus was consumed by his brother Set, who absorbed his power. It was this betrayal that showed the Elder Gods towards their own corruption.
You were too weak for this fight. I am impressed. They cannot possibly match your strength. Your mother abandons you.
I don't think we'll be seeing any Serpent Men, but in his heyday, Set created his own personal army, much like Lilith and her children. They seem to have an unusual fascination with Earth's various reptile species.
I saw a movie once, centuries ago. To get on my bad side.
If you believe everything an old witch will tell you, descended from Earth, he used the prevailing reptiles of the time, dinosaurs, to create his physical form.
Feel my call. Now that was something.
Unfortunately for those lumbering beasts, When autumn came to destroy Set, the ensuing battle lasted for thousands of years and drove them to extinction.
The untold price of being favored by the Elder Gods. Once again, Lilith's servants fall. Leave some for the rest of us.
I wouldn't go so far as to say Set is pleased, but I'm sure you've piqued his interest.
This looks like it belongs.
Break the wall, Hunter. I will be right here. After. Lilith's hiding place is just beyond that wall.
The Father of Serpents is smiling. Sarah?
Of all the things you weren't expecting, finding me here had to be near the top of the list.
Have you been following me?
On the contrary, kiddo, I think it's you that's been following in my footsteps. Speaking of which, have you been enjoying the trials? I'm not sure how you found your way down that path, but you've obviously impressed the gods, just like your mother and I did.
You are being much calmer than I expected about all this.
You aren't the first member of your family to sneak away and attempt the trials. I remember raising more than a few eyebrows on my run.
This from the favored daughter of Oshter?
I always respected Oshter, especially compared to some of her siblings.
And my mother?
I think she saw something of herself in Autumn, but she was never
To have no issue kneeling to Cthon.
Is that really what you believe, Hunter?
I cannot say.
At least you've kept an open mind. I'm not sure I would have.
I have tried to remain neutral until I know more.
If you've come this far, then there's really no point in hiding it anymore.
This place, sealed and hidden away beneath my mother's garden. This was you again. Something else you wanted to lock away.
Would you believe it's because I've been a stubborn old woman for far too many centuries?
Yes.
This may be difficult to understand, given what you've been told, how you were raised. But your mother isn't the bastion of evil the world knows her to be.
Yes, I know she was not the mother of demons when she was with my father.
There's more to it than that. I told you of her work to find a cure for his illness. There was nothing she could do, and when he passed, she accepted his fate. But then, the corruption came for you.
I was sick? I do not remember that at all.
I'm not surprised, given the cure. You were so young, so vulnerable. Lilith was inconsolable. If she had been desperate to heal your father, she was now completely unhinged when it came to curing you.
But she did find a way.
We had thought to bury it in this place forever, safe from not just the greedy eyes of petty men like Shaw, but from ourselves.
The Darkhold.
Yes, and sensing your mother's desperation, the damned thing called out to her. There within its pages, Lilith found a way to protect her child. Straight from the Great Shadow himself, Cthon. And as payment, she pledged her eternal devotion to him. Reborn as the Mother of Demons.
She gave herself to Cthon. For me.
You were her only child, and she loved you more than anything else in this world. In her mind, it was no sacrifice at all. You were all that mattered.
And you still let me believe she was a monster.
For your protection, I only let you see her as she is now.
But what she became...
What she became... I barely recognized. She may have been your mother, but there was no way she could be your mother ever again.
And so you cast her out?
She was weakened from the transition. Some part of her soul still struggling with the corruption infecting her, I suppose. I knew I would only have the moment, and so... I struck, drove her from the Abbey. From you. It was the only way I could protect you. In my mind and in my heart, I believed that the Lilith I knew would have done the same.
But then she came back.
Yes, it took her years, but she finally returned. Of course, by then, she had become something far different. The rest, as you know, is history. Until now. I thought by sealing this place, by avoiding the truth, that it would somehow make all of this easier. But I also knew someday we would have this conversation.
You were trying to protect me. As you always do.
You've made this easier on me than it should be, kiddo. I can't say I'm not glad that you still believe in me.
We can only move forward from here. We've spent enough time wading through the past.
You'll get no argument from me there. Hey. Careful now.
Set regards no obstacles.
I hadn't intended on eavesdropping, dear, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Sarah.
Did you know about my mother?
Sarah was never any more forthcoming about Lilith with me than she has been with you. She must have felt it was safer to keep both of us in the dark.
At the cost of a great deal of pain and suffering.
You don't have to tell me, dear. Had I known what Sarah was hiding, maybe I wouldn't have pushed Wanda as hard as I did.
And to say nothing of what this did to you?
It may sound ridiculous, but if someone had to end up this way, I'm glad it was me. Can you imagine what a nightmare Sarah would be as a poltergeist?
That is true. We may have had another terrorist stalking the grounds had things gone differently.
And despite everything, I have to say, I'm glad we were able to spend this bit of extra time together, Hunter.
It was an experience, if nothing else.
If you'd like to keep going, there are still more secrets to discover out there.
More still? How will I know where to find them?
Oh, I'd say some combination of dumb luck and persistence? But in all seriousness, with Set's blessing, you'll be able to break down all sorts of things, I imagine. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just have fun, dear. Take your time, dear. You've come a long way.
Nothing can stand in his way. If it was here, Autumn would show me. Autumn thinks otherwise. He sees our path.
all will be restored.
Set is in good humor today. Set revels in his blessing. Set revels in his blessing. Autumn, show me the way. Interesting. Charlie would not have done this, but someone or something dug up this grave. Fascinating. Set is in good humor today. Autumn be praised. Curious. Father of Serpents is smiling. Nothing can stand in his way. Final resting place of Yelena Nikovic. She was accused of sorcery as a child and left to fend for herself. A familiar story. Set revels in his blessing. Nothing can stand in his way. Intriguing. Ah, I see. What are you doing?
Whoa! Don't go creeping up on a guy when he's sowing his wild oats. I'm just spreading my seed, hoping to leave my mark in the Abbey, starting here.
Why are you gardening?
Well, your friends have been avoiding me like the plague, so I decided to make nice with Mother Nature. Speaking of, you seem to be getting really friendly with everyone. That's cute.
Why would I not be? They are part of our team. Friendship makes us stronger.
Your team. Don't lump me up with the rest of them. I have a reputation to keep.
What is wrong with making friends?
Friends are just another liability in the world of mercs. It's like Murder 101, Hunter. Get with the program. Yeah, well, like it or not, everyone's fallen over themselves to be part of your posse.
You sound bitter.
Do I? Hold on. Let me tone it down for you, Cupcake. I'm just speaking facts here. Don't get me wrong, having a fan club is great. Gets a little weird when they write self-insert fiction, but it's still flattering all the same. Keep up the good work. It strokes my ego.
Why do you keep calling them my fans? They're my friends.
What makes you so sure?
We hold each other with high regard. That is a good sign.
Doesn't ring a bell.
All I am saying is that I value them.
Nope, that doesn't sound familiar either. Guess some things are just out of my wheelhouse. I'm gonna say it until the day I die and regenerate. The only person you need is yourself, Hunter. All that personal mumbo-jumbo just weighs you down.
I hydrate. Blood is most...
Like playing with fire, huh?
Maybe you should be the spirit of this.
Ready for more? I think we've got something for everyone.
New and improved. Timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
See you around.
Some days it feels like I'm stuck in a time warp, Hunter.
Oh? How so?
This current team, they're so different than the Midnight Suns you once knew. Yet when I see you all together, it's like nothing has changed. I have to remind myself that Jeremiah, Will, Andra, Yelena, they've been gone for centuries now.
I still wish I could have had a proper goodbye. Something to tell them how much they meant to me.
I know it's not much comfort, Hunter, but I didn't get to say goodbye either. Like you, they died fighting Lilith.
I will never forgive her for that.
For what it's worth, I still think of the old team often.
Same here. Except for you, it has been hundreds of years. For me, it was like yesterday.
Yet here we are. I just hope things end differently this time.
I'm ready when you are. We'll cut through that encryption in no time. I'm not gonna sleep well after reading this. Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy. If I had time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball before. I'm here if you need me.
Hunter, buddy, talk to me.
How can I help?
Hey, Hunter.
Erethole! I mean, hello there. Apologies, I was asking.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. This never gets old. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge. You're welcome, Hunter. Nice, you brought me the good stuff. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Something to keep us occupied?
This forge fire is something special. Later.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
How do you celebrate holidays at the Abbey?
When I was young, we took them as an excuse to feast. We should do that again. Do you have a favorite holiday?
I appreciate Halloween.
You enjoy dressing up?
The opposite. Halloween is one of the few days each year where I don't have to dress up to blend in with the crowd. The candy isn't bad either.
When you are at the Abbey, you do not have to hide who you are. You are free to wear whatever you want.
Not whatever I want. Tony was very upset I tried on one of his suits without asking. I could not think of a better way to relax.
How are you settling into the Abbey?
Okay so far. Kinda reminds me of summer camp, but at least this time I have a real bed. Ooh, and a full kitchen.
I grew up in the late 1600s. I have not been camping in the way you have.
You didn't miss much. You have to go to the bathroom outside, you bathe in the lake, and you do your best not to freeze at night when it's cold.
Oh, maybe I have been camping. We just called it living.
Like I said, you didn't miss much. Can we do that again? Like right now? Good to take a break from knocking heads. This at 500.
What you doing, Charlie?
Hunter, got a big problem, not sure how to fix it.
Slow down, Peter. Tell me what happened.
Okay, Eddie left me a note. Real ominous stuff. Said he knows where to find the ultimate answer. Look, I've seen Venom in dark places before, but this? I'm worried he and the symbiote have hit a breaking point.
I will help you find him.
That's just it. I looked everywhere. Unless he crawled into the forge, he's not in the Abbey.
He's not in the Abbey.
Exactly my point.
He asked me to open a portal, so I did.
Where did you send him?
A church.
Where Venom and I fought in the bell tower?
Yes?
Hunter, that's where Venom was born. We have to go, right now.
All right, Peter. I will follow your lead. Ileana, could you...
Open a portal. Ah, fine. But no more piecemeal trips. You must all return together.
That's the hope.
You're going to the church where Venom was born?
Yeah. It's where I shed the suit when I learned of its destructive tendencies.
If the suit is dangerous, what makes it safe for Eddie?
Eddie and the symbiote are like broken pottery. They both have sharp edges, but they fit snugly together to create a better whole.
Peter, that is beautiful.
Let's hope Eddie sees it that way. If he loses control again, Venom might turn my face into... something not so pretty.
Do not say that around Spider-Man. You just set him up for one of his patented zingers.
Now you know how worried I am. Come on, let's go. This excitement has really gotten me thinking about forming a team of my own. Spider-Man, astonishing pal, stupendous companion. I'm certain that I know.
Yes?
What's going on, Ed?
Got to thinking. Mephisto said I would find what I seek where it all began. Gotta be here, right?
I guess this church is the place where I lose things, and you find them. Any luck?
Whole lot of nothing.
What's eating at you?
I caused a mountain to hurt. In the name of some... freaky demon lady?
Lilith. She controlled you, Eddie.
She didn't do all this. I did. Look around. I'm never gonna clean this mess up. Never gonna make any of this right.
You don't know that.
You know me. I screw everything up. Maybe I deserve this curse.
My Aunt May says the easiest way to let the darkness win is to do nothing.
Yeah, well, I don't have an Aunt May. All I get is this. Whole lot of watching someone else get to be the good guy. Must be nice. You okay, Parker?
I gotta say, something's setting my spidey sense off. Kinda jacked up to maximum overdrive here.
It's all about boundaries, Parker. Gotta put that thing on mute sometimes.
Maybe someday, but this is different. It feels like...
Vampires.
You got my back? I got yours.
Brothers in vamp slime.
You were onto something after all, Venom.
See? You both had the right instincts.
We are bound to this place.
I never realized you're that sentimental.
Enough shallow attempts at bond.
Can't believe my ears. Now he's the responsible one.
All right, I'm focusing. Oh, this shit.
Prepare to die.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
You!
Here comes the heat.
Been on the wrong side of that move before.
Why would there be new breed vampires here of all places?
Mephisto toys with us.
We constantly attract the wrong kind of attention. More like myself every day. The light is on our side.
get overwhelmed. Eliminate the weaker vampires before they transform.
Trying to help.
You have our thanks.
I had hoped for a challenge.
Whoa, I've never seen anything like that. Boy, I hope Hydra follows proper concussion protocols. Here we go! Should come in handy. Spidey senses are tingling. I hope we're making a dent. How many can there be down there?
Carol and Blade are running the numbers. She said something about factor of 10 and logarithmic spread.
That does not make me feel better.
This shall be of great help. You were too weak for this fight.
Oh, I don't get mad. I get evil.
I would say that qualifies as amazing. Your mother abandons you.
Almost an entire mission without mention of eating the enemy.
Hey, he's trying.
Stop mocking us!
Here we go.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Good work. But it won't get any easier where you're going.
After you, Eddie.
After us.
These catacombs are older than the church. Look, hemolisks.
We are looking. Now could be eating.
This could be the source of the whole vampire infestation. Uh-oh, that's not a small entrance.
Infestation. Infestation.
Prince of Darkness?
Wait, you mean...
The father of death.
So to be clear...
The Impaler.
Humanity itself is the infestation. You insect.
Okay, first, arachnids aren't insects. Don't feel bad. It's a common misconception. Second, love the costume. Seriously, I dressed like you last Halloween.
That is no costume.
Crab. For a city teeming with heroes, I expected you much sooner.
I still can't believe we're talking to Dracula!
You didn't find me on your own. Who may I thank for this unwelcome intrusion? Mephisto! He is a special sort of coward, never meeting his adversaries face to face. Why muddy his own hands when he can soil yours instead?
Hey, Mephisto or not, we can't let you turn New York into Transylvania.
Then to the devil's implements I say, do your worst. We'll take it. We pick you. Finally! You should have tried harder. Delicious.
I'm going! Nice! Let's do this!
You forced my hand.
so many questions. Do you know Frankenstein's monster?
Aren't you the inquisitive child? What do they say? Curiosity plays the cat?
We told you that wasn't us!
Okay, that was awesome.
Feel my call.
It is our turn!
Is at hand.
Let's see what you got.
Why are you really here? What could Mephisto hold over your head?
He will free us from your bloodthirst!
And don't forget about Lilith's corruption.
The mother of demons has her claws in you as well. Now I understand your desperation.
Then you know what we must do. Prepare to die!
Now that was something.
Coming at you!
Is that really the best you can do?
Thanks for the help.
For that.
Should not have come here.
Feeling lucky? Is it just me, or is this really not working?
I fear he may be toying with us.
We hate it.
It must be so frustrating. But don't give up hope. You've gone to all this trouble.
Looks like it's up to me. It must be tough losing all the time. Like, decades. I won't let you down this time.
This won't end well for you. This is the...
They need our help. Wish I had some super healing right about now.
We were only resting our eyes.
I have faced far worse. You won't leave here alive.
I am not sure I can keep this up. Oh, the light's gift! Let us see if they have an answer for this. Consider it done.
Do you not realize who I...
Oh, can we interest you in hosting a symbiote?
I'll remember your face. Your blood will renew me. Are you prepared?
That all there is?
I am impressed. Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Enough of this!
We've got this!
On my count!
I am ready.
We are also ready.
1, 2,
3!
I understood that social cue.
My children, You think this stops my plans? Today, your only gain is an immortal enemy.
Much better. Now, could someone give us a lift out of here?
Another deal, then?
No!
No. Yes! No.
Pity.
So, aside from the soul hoarding thing, what is the devil's beef with Dracula?
He broke his agreement. But I am pleased.
We are not!
You have made progress. I look forward to what comes next. Eddie can stay Eddie for now. Not to worry. I'll see the rest of you very soon.
Hard to believe you were once rivals. Today, I fought beside partners.
I guess you're right. It felt good working with you, Eddie. For the first time in forever, I didn't think the symbiote was preparing to devour one of my organs.
Yeah, we really sent Dracula packing, huh? And it's a relief to have Mephisto off my back.
You're a free man. What's the plan now?
Yeah, free.
Eddie? This is the part where you say, I'm gonna eat 2 pizzas and sleep for 11 hours. At least, that's what I'd do after a big battle. But knowing the old Parker luck, that's when I'd stumble into a battle with Doc Ock.
Eddie, is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I will be fine. Completely free of Lilith's control. It almost doesn't feel real.
Do you want one of us to pinch you? Joking!
Feel a hunger coming on, and not the usual kind. Getting the urge to do some real journalism.
Eddie, what is wrong?
We've been so busy, I haven't processed what I did under Lilith's control. Guess my sins are still catching up to me.
Maybe you just need a distraction. Have you tried the internet?
Keep swinging away from my problems? No, Hunter. I need to confront this. I've killed before. I can't pretend I'm above that, but I try to only take a life if it means I'm saving another. And Lilith threw all that out the window.
You see your victims' faces when you sleep?
The worst of the faces I don't remember. I get flashes of memories, like corrupted videos on repeat. I see parts of what happened, but the details are lost.
What do you remember?
Only bits and pieces. I remember standing inside a house. Dark. Not sure how I got there or what I'm doing. But the place is ransacked. In one corner is the body of a young woman. Her arms twisted at odd angles. Her face obscured by a shadow. In the background, I hear a baby crying.
Then what happens?
Then nothing. had that one on loop for days.
You are repressing memories because you fear them. You should face that fear head on.
I'm no stranger to doing bad things. But what could be so bad that the symbiote won't remember? Anyway, thanks for checking in. And don't worry too much about me. I'm gonna stick around and do what needs doing.
I know you will.
I may have lost a step, but I promise you this. Lilith will regret she ever got into our heads.
It'd almost be worth getting mixed up with Mephisto again, just to relive that.
Parker, don't joke about that. Word from a friend of me, stay away from that guy. He's bad news.
Come on, Eddie. What could Mullet Fisto possibly want with me?
I don't know.
I've cracked a few eggs in my day, but nothing like that.
Nah, I was busy cleaning Hemaless gunk from between my teeth.
Every encounter with the new breed vampires raises more questions than it answers. What do Sin and Dracula get out of their unholy alliance? Why would Sin's Hydra troops help Dracula's cause? And what is their endgame?
I have a theory.
Go for it.
Whatever Sin and Dracula are planning, they are not alone in their schemes. And we'll soon encounter the one who is actually pulling the strings. It could be a sorcerer, a witch, or maybe a demon. Perhaps one who matches or surpasses Lilith's power.
I can do without a mystery villain. The roster of enemies is already stacking up. Whatever the actual reason, the outcome is always expand the power of new breed vampires. Let's focus on what we know. Putting aside that you came face to face with actual Dracula, I did the math on how many potential vampires you destroyed in that Hemaless hive. That place could have generated half the city's police force per week. New York would turn into a feeding ground.
As Robbie would say, we crashed it.
He might say something slightly different, but yeah, aside from dealing with the devil, I'd say we came out ahead.
We took a pawn out of my mother's grasp.
And it seems like it worked out. Still, I have this feeling in the pit of my stomach. Doesn't feel like a clean win, you know?
Yes, I know.
Anything else on your mind?
What is a Hemalisk exactly?
It's an egg sac. But instead of cute baby spiders inside, you find fully formed new breed vampires. With enough time, a single Hemalisk could generate an endless number of vampires. So goes the theory.
How does it work?
In a way that defies biology. Strange theorized they are creations of dark magic, and I quote, "perhaps derived from the Darkhold itself." No need to mention I do a killer Stephen Strange impression, especially not to him.
No promises. What do we know about the Lord of Vampires?
Honestly, if Blade didn't vouch for it, I wouldn't believe he existed.
He certainly does.
There's so much information about Dracula that it's hard to know what's fact and fiction. I wonder if he had a hand in that.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
Yeah, Dracula's fast. But I like to...
Anything else on your mind?
Thanks, Carol.
See ya.
If the three of you hadn't destroyed those hemolyths, the encounter could have been lost by sunrise.
What were you reading, Doctor? One of those political spy thrillers Captain Rogers is always heads down in?
It's actually a medical journal on bispecific antibodies and the treatment of hematologic malignancies. Just some light reading.
You have all been working hard. You deserve some R&R.
Deserve? Based on my many past sins, I deserve nothing.
Whoa, where did that come from?
I'm sorry. I've been told that I tend toward the melodramatic. In truth, I've been in survival mode so long, I don't know where to find my own off switch.
Take a nap. If you were having trouble sleeping, maybe Nico could cast a spell of slumber.
I believe that spell is called listening to her talk about independent foreign films.
Just do not overdo it. Our bodies need rest to function.
Maybe your body does. I'm a nocturnal animal. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. Maybe I am a little on edge.
All the more reason for a break.
You're right. I shall enjoy some respite. But then I'm jumping right back into this medical journal. It's just starting to get good. Just remember, you asked for this. Why are we wasting time fighting?
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair. Practice makes perfect.
New and improved.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
An enhanced spell. Most welcome.
Could use some me in the suit time.
Think Dr. Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword. See you around.
Did you tire of listening to Dr. Strange's stories? The ones where multi-tentacled old ones feasted on cavemen?
Nah, actually that sounds up my alley. I just needed some fresh air. Plus, Robbie likes to crank the volume on his video games, and I don't like loud noises.
Right, your costume is sensitive to powerful sonics.
You know, it's funny. My other has protected me from so many things over the years. Sometimes pushes away more than just bullets.
Maybe it is the teeth?
Of course it's the teeth. But they're useful. I've chewed my way out of a number of sticky situations.
They must be a pain to brush.
I have acidic saliva, which instantly kills most bacteria. Gingivitis doesn't stand a chance.
So your other's appearance is functional, but is it necessary?
Maybe not. I'm not the only person who bonded with my symbiote. The suit often changes appearance with each new host.
Have you ever considered adopting a new look?
I could probably change my appearance, but the truth is, I like being intimidating. It makes me feel powerful.
I am learning that the man behind the mask is less intimidating.
It sounds a bit like an after-school special, but thanks, Hunter. Just don't tell Parker. Or, actually, don't tell anyone.
You and your symbiote have an interesting relationship.
It's simultaneously the strangest relationship I've ever had, as well as the most comforting. Thanks for talking about it, Hunter. I don't think everyone inside would take the time to understand how I tick.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? This should be interesting. Sometimes, I even impress myself. See that? This is some of my best work. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
Found another artifact, Hunter? I've crossed paths with this artifact once before. It didn't end well. You know, I really could do just as well without you loitering back there.
Later.
I don't say this lightly, but nice work out there, Eddie. I hope you'll feel welcome amongst the Midnight Suns.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
I'll make this quick.
Do I look like I'm running? Take that! Anybody else feel that?
Pact will not be broken.
You waste precious time.
I go!
These cretins can't hope to stop you.
Hulk, remember your face!
Our friend is down. Not lost focus yet.
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds.
Works for Hulk.
Your time has come.
Pain will shake our loyalty.
Friend got it. They're on the move. Saw that! We'll get you! Not change their minds!
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can.
Thanks for the help.
Hulk is strong!
Don't let up. The more you take down here, the less we have to deal with later.
We will not fail!
A weak attempt.
You don't do that!
I'm ready when you are. This one's for you. brag, but I feel pretty good right now. Here we go again!
Hulk feels good!
We cannot be turned back.
Awaiting reinforcements. Sight set on Hulk.
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds.
Hail that!
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Tell us what you know, Fiend.
These fools can't handle you.
This should help.
Hulk likes it. Hulk went easy. Why try to fight? Don't try again. Hulk hates this one.
We will not be discouraged.
One of ours is down.
Awaiting reinforcements. Hulk is still waiting.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can. cretins can't hope to stop you.
Targeting systems active. Confirmed enemy target.
Welcome assistance.
Ready to save the day.
Hulk and friend.
Nice assist. Looks like it's up to me.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
No holding back.
Oh, this should be good.
You will regret ever facing me. They are still set on me.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Fine, speak.